From puberty to menopause, women experience a monthly hormonal cycle lasting an average of 28 days. And even though this is a perfectly normal and healthy process, many women experience pain and discomfort in their cycle. The most common problem is a variety of symptoms that occur shortly before menses begins. Collectively known as premenstrual syndrome, or PMS for short, the symptoms can vary from emotional symptoms like anger, irritability, anxiety, or depression, or physical symptoms like breast swelling and pain, food cravings, fatigue, and headaches. About 75% of women experience some mild form of PMS, with about 30 to 40% reporting that the symptoms are severe enough to disrupt their normal lifestyle. In addition, many women experience problems with menstruation itself, such as dysmenorrhea, or painful menstruation, menorrhagia, or heavy menstrual bleeding, and amenorrhea, or a lack of periods. The good news is that many of these problems are actually avoidable. They are caused by nutritional deficiencies, poor diet, environmental toxins, and mental and emotional stress. So here are a few tips for easing menstrual disorders in women. First, the most common imbalance affecting about 80% of women is an excess of estrogen and a deficiency of progesterone during the cycle. Excess estrogen can cause heavy menstrual bleeding, more painful cramping, and the symptoms of the most common form of PMS, known as PMS type A, which stands for anger, anxiety, and also involves irritability. A major cause of this estrogen imbalance is xenoestrogens. These are environmental chemicals that mimic the action of estrogen in the body. These chemicals come in the form of agricultural chemicals like pesticides, compounds found in certain plastics, especially soft plastics, and estrogens that are fed to commercially raised animals to increase egg, milk, and meat production. By eating organic food and using glass or metal containers to store food, one can minimize one's exposure to xenoestrogens. You can also detoxify xenoestrogens by eating cruciferous vegetables or taking supplements like indole-3-carbinol and D-calcium glucarate. Reducing the xenoestrogens in your body and detoxifying them is also a good way to prevent breast cancer, uterine cancer, and other estrogen-dependent cancers. This also points to a second factor in PMS. I learned many years ago from reading Food is Your Best Medicine by Dr. Henry Beeler that many of the symptoms of PMS are caused by a congested liver. One of the liver's jobs is to maintain hormonal balance by detoxifying or getting rid of hormones and neurotransmitters that are no longer used. In traditional Chinese medicine, the liver is thought of as a harmonizing organ and is said to build the blood. And since women lose blood during the menstrual cycle, in Chinese medicine they are regularly given blood-building tonics and liver herbs to help them. And this seems to minimize the amount of PMS and problems that women in that country have. So, a good alternative or liver cleansing formula, along with cleaning up one's diet to include more fruits and vegetables, which also help liver detoxification, will also help get rid of many PMS symptoms. Two nutrients that help many forms of PMS are magnesium and vitamin B6. Magnesium is a very common deficiency, and lacking magnesium will make you more stressed, irritable, and anxious, as well as cause heavier cramping. If you do have cramping, antispasmodics like Lobelia, cramp bark, and black cohosh can be used to help relax the cramping. It's best to take these in a liquid form, like a tincture, 5 to 10 drops, spaced about 5 to 10 minutes apart until the cramping subsides. Solving these types of menstrual problems is the theme at stephenhorn.com. I'll be posting herb articles about herbs that help with menstrual disorders like dong quai, the viburnums, cramp bark and black haw, peony, and wild yam. Visit my website to sign up for my newsletter and get these articles. And if you'd like to support our efforts to educate people, join our member program. This will give you access to our Sunshine Sharing and our Sunshine Sharing webinar, which we will be talking about menstrual disorders, as well as other member content, including our courses. Links can be found in the description below. And thank you for watching.